Hello beautiful people, welcome back to Gene Signatures, and my name is Gene. So today we'll be making this beautiful mermaid skirt. It's beautiful and it's a beginner friendly tutorial, so I hope you enjoy it, and if it's what you want, watch till the end, and please kindly subscribe, like and share. Thank you for my subscribers, the people that have subscribed and the people that are about to subscribe. Thank you so much, and God bless us all. So without wasting much time, we'll get right into the tutorial. Thank you. Thank you. So I have my fabric laid on the table. The fabric I will be working with is a doll face material, and the lace, as you saw in the thumbnail. I didn't know that my camera was not capturing everything very well. Sorry and pardon me for that. So I'm going to be cutting the front panel on the doll face, and later I'll be transferring it into the lace to cut it out, and then I'll cut out the back. So please kindly bear with me. I have all my things that I need on the table: my tape rule, my scissors, my chalk, and my pattern master, all there. So let us get right into it now, yeah? So the first thing I'm going to be doing is that, okay, to know how I got what I folded, you divide your biggest part of your body measurements, that is my client's hip, not my glutes. I divided it by 4, then added extra 7 inches to get that V shape. So now I'm trying to get my shoulder to hip and shoulder to knee. Or if you didn't get that, you can use your client's waist to hip and waist to knee. It's still the same thing. So anyone that you want to go for is okay. So those are the lines that I'm rolling out. So we have our hip, our waist, our knee, and then our full length. So now let's put all our measurements. So for the waist, my client's waist is 28 inches. So 28 divided by 4, that will give us 7 inches. And then I'm going to be adding 1 inch for that, and then 2 inches for sewing allowance. And then on the hips, oh my god, what's wrong with this tape? Okay, sorry. So now I'm heading over to the hip side. I'm going to divide my hip by 4. I think my hip was at 8 divided by 4. Whatever you get, you mark it, then you add 2 inches sewing allowance. And then for the knee, I'm going to be taking a total measurement of my hip measurement. Then I'll minus, is either you minus 1.5 or 2 inches or 1 inch, depending on how curvy you want it to be, or how shapely you want it to be. But for my client's own, I removed 1.5 inches and I placed it on the knee. Everybody has different ways to get this, but we all arrive at the same destination. So that's what's, so I'm connecting it right now, waist to hip and hip to knee. And then from the knee, I'm going to be using a straight ruler to connect it to the edge of the cloth. Sorry, I didn't know my. I'm just trying to take the total measurement of the hip just to reaffirm or confirm what I have at the lower hem. So, but it's the same. I didn't know my camera was not capturing it. Sorry. So I marked whatever that was there, and then I'm going to be ruling it with a straight ruler to connect it to that end. And so I just want to quickly cut it out. Make that place a little bit curvy, don't make it pointed, and then cut it out. Okay, now we have our front piece. So the next thing I'm going to be doing now is to be placing the measurement of the dart, and that will be on the waistline. So I'm going to be dividing my nipple to nipple, that is the nipple to nipple of my client, and dividing that into two. Our nipple to nipple is 8, and dividing it into two, that's 4. And I'm going to be coming up on the hip line by 3 inches, and then I'll mark a straight line, and then I'll take a half inch on each side of the straight line to get my dart, and then I'll connect it. So please bear in mind that we have different ways we can achieve these skirts, these mermaid skirts, but this type of how will I put it, this pattern I've always used it and it has always come out fine. Nobody has ever complained, so I'm comfortable with it. But any style you want, you can go right ahead. So far the end result is what is important. So whatever you do, if it comes out the same way you want it to be, then fine. We have different ways in which we can achieve that. Yeah. So we have our front piece. So now I'm going to be bringing the lace. I'm going to be laying it on the table, and I'm going to be tracing out the front pattern before I will head over to the back pattern. I had to do it on the doll face because you won't be able to see any mark chalked on the lace. So that's why I opted using the doll face first before transferring it to the lace. So I'm trying to arrange the edges of the lace to be uniform before I'll place my doll face on it. And so I'm going to be placing my doll face on it, and I'm going to be using some pins to hold it in place so that it won't shift when I'm cutting it, and so that I'll get the actual cutting correctly. Yeah. So that is why I said this tutorial is beginner friendly, because when you are cutting on a lace, you need to be extra careful. Yeah. If it were to be an African print or an Ankara, you don't need to go through all the stress. it's more easy and more direct. So that's what I'm trying to show you, how easy, or you just need to be patient. You don't need to rush when cutting a lace. You just have to be patient. So that is me aligning it very well, properly, so that I'll get what I'm cutting very well. So I'm pinning that down in order to avoid stories that touch. It's better. So right now I'm just going to cut it out. Just take it easy. So now we have the lace and the doll face for the back, for the front piece, sorry. So I'm trying to remove the pin so that I'll set this aside and then head over to the back. You see how beautiful it is. So that is the front piece. It's very beautiful. So now I'm going to be adjusting my camera angle so that it will capture everything I'm going to be doing for the back pieces. Yeah. So here it is. You can see that it can capture the whole thing very well. I had to adjust the camera because I didn't really like how it came out for the front pattern. So we're just going to do some few alterations for the back because this is going to be a cut together tail. So when you place, I'm going to be cutting it directly on the lace, like I said, using the doll face as a pattern. So towards the side where I am, I folded that. I had like 8 inches there. So what I'm doing right about now is that I'm marking my zipper allowance. Some people are marking 1 inch all the way to the knee. Notes, from the knee I'm going to slant it to the length of the lace. Some people go for butt manipulation and all, but I don't really need that. I'm always comfortable with this method and it's perfect for me. So I'm going to be slanting it right from the knee line where I added the 1 inch for zipper allowance. I'm going to be slanting it to the hem of the lace. I was using the ruler, but I found out that it's not just doing justice, so I had to use my free hand. You know how laces can be, they are very, very funny, and especially a sequence lace, it can be daring, so I had to use my hand. The ruler was just not doing the justice. So because my client wants her tail to be very long, she wants to sweep the whole place, so I'm going to be making it long, and I'm going to be curving it from that angle to meet the slanted line that I marked on the other side, like so. Just watch what I'm doing. Easy. You just use your hand to freestyle it like that, and that is it. The sides will be the same. It's only where we added the zipper allowance to the knee, and from that knee we slanted it straight to the hem of the cloth, and it's over. It's easy. Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to cut out now. Just have to take it easy. Don't rush. Just do it gently, gently, and you'll get it. I want to get some pins so that I'll pin some places down so that I won't have issues just like I did in the front. That is what I'm trying to do right now. So I'm done with the pinning, so I'm just to go right ahead and cut it out. So I'm going to go to the other side where I slanted it. Just watch what I'm doing. And see that the shape of the skirt is already out. You can see the tail. And so that's it. So I'm going to be taking the doll face, and then I'll use this lace, place it on it, and then cut out all the back pieces. Yeah, trying to remove the pins so that I won't accidentally touch it. So I'll remove the front piece, and this is the back piece. This is very beautiful. So what I'm going to be doing later is, because the edge, laces have edges, so I'm going to be cutting out some edges from the lace, and then I'm going to be attaching it to the back of that tail so that it will rhyme with the lace in the front, because the front lace has the edges at the lower part. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And so that is the end of today's tutorial. Please, if you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and please subscribe. See you on my next tutorial. Thank you. Bye.